Yes, so my people, this video will be a great lesson for some of our people that want to do DNA test and those that have already done that DNA test. While watching this video, he will taught you a lot of lesson. Just listen attentively to this doctor to hear what he tried to, explain here concerning this DNA test of a thing. They say experience is the best teacher. Listen to him attentively. Based on the encounter he has with one of his patients, it will taught you a lot of lesson and it will make you to understand that it's not all the DNA tests that conducted came out negatively means that the woman cheated. No. Some women are innocent. Just listen to him attentively. You will learn a lot of lesson. Thank you.
Interesting case I'm bringing your way today. I have to sit on my table to discuss this because I've been following this case for months. I would have brought this case for you, but it took a long time before I could convince this father here, before I could convince him to do this video. So please listen very carefully. Now, I want to tell you that it is not all paternity tests. I mean, all DNA tests that they say is negative. That's actually negative. Listen very carefully. You are suspecting that you are not the father of a child, and then you go ahead and carry out a DNA test or paternity test, and they say it's negative. I want to tell you a condition that is very rare in medicine that I came across. Very, very interesting. Now, the man sitting behind me here, this is the consent form. He has actually filled the consent form and given us his consent to do this video. So there's nothing like you are bringing, or there's no, what do you call it, secrecy in medicine again. There's secrecy. But he has given his consent so that we'll be able to educate you. Because this thing has led to marital disharmony. This thing has led to breakage of many marriages. Okay? Now I want to ask him, do you give your consent for us to do this video?
Yes, I do. You can go ahead, sir.
He said we can go ahead. Now, my first encounter with him, of course, this is the first child we'll be having. My first encounter with him was that they brought the baby to the hospital, and then for another thing entirely, but he just requested that he wants to do the blood group of the child. He's B positive, the wife is B positive. Now, the baby came out to be B negative, which I explained to him that it is possible. You can be B positive, your wife can be B positive, and your baby will be B negative. It is possible that you are still the father of the child. But he was not satisfied with my explanation. I tried to explain to him the possibility of resource incompatibility. All right, your baby may not be positive if you are positive, but he was not satisfied. He went ahead to do paternity tests, and lo and behold, the DNA shows that his DNA and the DNA of the baby, they don't match. And then this led to a great problem in the family between him and the wife. Now, this woman swore with her entire life that he is the father of this child. Then is there a possibility that the child could have been exchanged where the woman gave birth? That was another option. But then they went there. She was the only one who delivered there. So there's no possibility that the child could have been exchanged. And so the case was referred to a teaching hospital. I had to follow up this matter for months. And we discovered something very, very rare in medicine that we call chimerism. Chimera. This man seated here is a chimera. Who is a chimera? Now, chimeras are people that carry double DNA. They have their own DNA and they have other DNA. What do I mean? When they were inside the womb, okay, when their mother was carrying them, they were actually twins. Twins. But then, one of the twins probably died early in pregnancy. So the second twin will absorb the other twin that died. And so, that twin that not survived, the only one that not survived, now will be carrying two genetic materials. His own DNA and the DNA of the twin brother or twin sister. Okay? Now, if that person is born, that person will be a chimera, meaning that it's carrying two genetic materials, just like this man here. So, if the person now meets with his wife, it can happen in both male and female. If the person now meets with his wife, instead of the child to carry the DNA of the father and the mother, now the child did not carry the DNA of this person because the possibility that the child will carry the second DNA that this man is having was high. And that was what happened in this case. The child carried the DNA of the second twin of the father. More reason why they felt that the DNA test or the paternity test was negative. So we call it a false positive paternity test, or a false positive, or a false negative rather. Because they say it's negative, be a false negative DNA result. Because it's not actually negative, it's still the father of the child, but because it's a chimera. Okay? So, if you are a father, you are doubting, or probably you have left your wife, please help us share this video. Because a lot of people have left their marriages because they felt they are not the father of the child. What if they were actually chimeras? What if they were actually chimeras? So please help us share this video. It can help save a marriage. It can help save a relationship. So not only you want this knowledge, I said it's very interesting because I followed it off followed the case off for months, and then I'm happy that we have come to the end of whatever the story, because it's real. I usually read it in books, but now I see that it is real. Chimeras are there. You can carry your phone and browse and read about them. There are people born chimeras and they don't know that they are chimeras. Okay, so it has created a lot of trouble in marriages. So please help us like this video, share. If you have any question, drop it in the comment section. Okay, there's another case I'm following very, very closely to that I'm going to bring your way again, and you are going to like it. So please, if you have any question, drop it in the comment section. If you have anything you want to ask us, we're going to answer your question. Help us share this video. Repost. You can even save it for a later use. Repost your family and friends. Let other people learn from this video.